Warrior Mirror. Let's mulligan for Oryx. It's hard to mulligan against Warrior because, again, it's so many different versions of it. If I would know, but you can never know for sure on ladder, that he would be a control warrior, I would keep a lot of greedy cards like Justica, for example. I play this right into Oryx, because if he doesn't have it, this guy will deal a lot of damage. If he is control warrior, I would like to keep this for good value. It wasn't super important that I play him, but it's sometimes nice. Coin Bash, that's insane value for me. Because if he's... Usually you play Bash only in Elise control list. And if this is an Elise control list, then he just used the coin. Instead of making this coin to a legendary later in the super late game, he used it to kill my 2-drop, so that's really good. My hand is not super insane. My hand is actually rather bad. I mean, it's nice to have the shield bearers. But yeah, he has already the Elise in the super early game. That's like the best card in the mirror. If you can get the monkey super early and you have like so many legendaries, then you just play it. But we will see. I don't know yet if he plays Katoon or... Okay, he plays Enzov, so I think that's much better for me. Against Enzov, you just brawl them once he plays the Enzov and we're Gucci. So now we come out with our new card, Fool's Bane, and see what it's really made of. Seems pretty good so far. Elise Enzov, the maximum greed. Why would you run Elise in an Enzov list where you basically only run good cards? I mean, his goal is just to get the first monkey, I suppose. Statistically, monkey will almost always be at the bottom because you have to draw the map and then the monkey. So I think I'm gonna go for now I'm gonna go for the Katoon's Chosen. Otherwise I would have just slammed down the Ghoul and saved the weapon for better value. Maybe I should have done that. It's because this will go to fatigue no matter what. An interesting matchup. I think that I would be favorite just because of the brawl. Because I mean, Cairn is an annoying card to kill. But besides Cairn... Yeah, also Shield Maidens give me so much armor. So I think that Katoon Warrior should be slightly favored. But the Enzov Warrior has more sticky threats, especially if he runs Barnes, which he should. Would be definitely interesting to see. I like on the rope. Doomsayer, okay. Obviously I'm kind of forced to... I don't think Doomsayer is a good card, but yeah. I mean, so I killed the Doomsayer for just the one weapon charge. It's acceptable. There's the Ghoul. I think I like to... I mean, I can just play one one Shield Bearer, and then play the second Shield Bearer with the Barnes. I much rather play the Shield Bearer with the, not Barnes, the Brun, than the Veclaw, because Veclaw just gets brawled anyways in this matchup. So the best you can get from the Brun is really... Okay. Like he plays... I mean, that's such a greedy list. I think I just go for the... There's like no way he will... So I go for the super early Justica, I really like that. So Now I feel much more confident to go to fatigue. Yeah, Alex Strasser. Alex Strasser is very good in the mirror because it gives you basically 2 turns of fatigue in the late game, just 15 more damage. But since he didn't play the Justica yet, usually the deck just runs once Ysera as a dragon, so the trade was favorable for me anyways. Alex Strasser as well. Maybe he just runs Alex Strasser, no Ysera. Do I mind drawing a card here? That's the question. I can draw a card here. Actually a very tough question. Pretty sure he runs much more card draw than me. Should be fine. I drew like all my threats already. Usually with the Justica you don't really want to fatigue yourself. Because right now I'm winning the fatigue matchup. But I want to get my brawl. It's very important that as soon as he plays the ends of that I have my brawl ready to go. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the... If I play this it will probably get brawled, so that's a little bit annoying. If I go for the Bran Shiba it will also get brawled. Yeah, that's actually reason enough to just not do it. If you would go for Enzo, I can play Sylvanas. Then I put him on Sylvanas Shield Slam. It would be cool if he plays just Sylvanas, so I can steal Sylvanas so he doesn't get Sylvanas back. Okay, I probably like Sylvanas Shield Slam here. Main reason is that he doesn't get the Cairn back, and Cairn is actually the most annoying minion. And he has to kill the Cairn on top of it. I mean, he might just steal the Cairn back with his own Sylvanas Shield Slam play. Which is a little bit funny, but yeah. I think the best I can steal from him is the Cairn. Yeah, he does the same. Nothing we can do, but on the hindsight he has nothing for my Ketun now. So if I would be running a Doomcaller version, that would be GG already. That was like random fun facts. So I really don't like the Bran plus Shib plus Veclaw, so I'm going for the Bran Shibara later. So very annoying card to deal with. He's gonna go for the draw. He thinks he has the monkeys and whatnot. But you can't counter the monkey with just playing Cartoon. So right now he's fatiguing faster and I will play my Cartoon as soon as he gets the monkey out. Also, Bran plus Disciple is not too bad, because we get a stronger Cartoon. No, that's the most important card in the matchup. So I'm just gonna... I think it's fine to go for the Disciple here and not go for the crazy Cartoon. The Gorehowl. He might harrison me, but even if he harrisons me, he's just so far deep into fatigue that I feel very confident. And that is already with the map being played. He's already 2 cards ahead. Behind. So just to execute. And this is the situation where I like to play the combo, because I never wanna run into his brawl. This kind of hard counters his Alexstrasza as well. Yeah. It's looking pretty good. I have my Katoon as well. So now the game plan is I use Brawl as soon as he goes for this Enzov, and I go for Katoon as soon as he goes Monkey. Other than that, just armor up and pass. If this Brun would survive, that's also like a big upside in the Katoon decks. If Brun ever survives, it's just a huge threat to just go for an insane Katoon. I might just go for Katoon if Brun would survive, just because it's 24 damage. And it will be very hard for him to just survive. Yeah, he has to brawl anyways. It's like super bad value. He used 5 mana to kill the Brun. He has to hit it, bash. That's why I don't like those removal decks. He will, like in this version, Elise is super bad because he will be left with almost no cards that he can transform into legendaries. Like he has to use the cards. Oh, finally he got his Justicar. I think it's too late, but... There's my Brawl. You just have to do the maths, like he has 44 life and I have 72. So even with the Justicar now drawn, he's very far behind, even though he had Alexstrasza. Yeah, I can just pass once again till I'm at 10 cards. Then I will just use the Revenge. Oh, that's another cool thing about the Revenge, that they're just basically execute enablers. Stuffing my... Getting something on the board, some damage. Every point of damage matters. He's in fatigue. No, give him another minion, why not? So I don't think he can win anymore. So I will even give him the Acolyte. In case my Acolyte wins, he steals the Acolyte and I would just fatigue him. This is actually rather interesting. Like, what do I hit now? I think I do have to hit the Cairn. I think this is the best. He could be going for a monkey here, but yeah, I have double execute. I have so many rewind effects. It's just... I feel like I'm in an insane good spot. So... Unfortunately, it's not enough. I think I just go for the slam. Yeah, so I can use Revenge as an additional execute enabler. I mean the Revenge instead of slam. I can use my weapon as an execute. Yeah, it's looking insanely good. It really depends. Now he might come out with some Ragnaros or some shenanigans. But I have, like, he's behind in fatigue, behind in life, behind on board currently, and I have the Katoon, which is another 16 damage, so it's looking really bad for him. He has to go for the monkey and hope for some crazy legendaries. And then I just go Katoon, and usually there's no way that you can kill Katoon. Katoon is one of the strongest legendaries. just getting normal legendary, it's very unlikely that he can kill Cartoon, so I'm not going for the weapon hit first because it's a very high chance it just dies. And now it's time for me to use my weapons because I have my Warwicks. So if he would go for Deathwing, he would just lose basically. Deathwing is one of the few legendaries that deals with it. But even like a Sylvanas, for example, this is actually, yeah, anticlimactic. I really like how I played this. I can even take the damage here. Yeah, 16 damage to the face. I mean, he's hoping on random legendaries, and usually there's no legend. Like Sylvanas would be probably the best one, and then I don't know. But even Sylvanas, he would take too much face damage. Deathwing is definitely the best one. But yeah, he's behind in fatigue and by so much. Not just the normal health total, but also the just normal. He's behind in health and behind in fatigue damage. Even with something like Anubarak, I don't think he had any chance just because of the 16-16. And I only decided to draw cards because I was already ahead in fatigue. So this went how I expected. Good game, and I think in my opinion my deck is super non-greedy when you look at the list. Like, I'm not running any Emperor Doomcaller shenanigans. This is really the bare minimum amount of greed with just the Gohao, Katoon, and yeah, Fool's Bane. Fool's Bane is not even a greedy card. So, and I just beat like an ends of control Elise warrior. Hope you guys like it. See you in the next video.